If you've been hearing about Android 17 lately, honestly, this might be one of the biggest Android updates in years because Google is no longer treating Android like just a phone operating system. Now they want Android to become an AI-powered intelligence system built around Gemini AI. So in this video, I'll show you some of the biggest new Android 17 features coming to your phone in 2026, including our AI upgrades, design changes, privacy features, and creator tools. First, Gemini intelligence built directly into Android, and honestly, this is the main feature of Android 17 because Google is integrating Gemini much deeper into the system itself. Now, Android can understand what's on your screen, help complete tasks across apps, summarize information, and automate actions, and honestly, this makes Android feel much smarter than previous versions. Now another huge feature, AI task automation, because Android 17 can now help with multi-step tasks using Gemini. For example, planning trips, booking appointments, organizing groceries, or helping across multiple apps automatically. And honestly, this feels much closer to having a real AI assistant on your phone. Now another important upgrade, Rambler AI voice typing, because Android 17 introduces smarter speech-to-text tools that automatically clean up your speech. For example, it can remove filler words, pauses, and messy dictation while supporting multiple languages more naturally. And honestly, this could make voice typing way more useful in everyday life. Now let's talk about the visual redesign, because Android 17 also introduces new translucent and blur effects across the interface. Things like quick settings notifications and system menus now look more modern and polished. And honestly, many people are comparing the new style to Apple's glass-like interface designs. Now another huge upgrade, better multitasking. Android 17 adds improved floating app bubbles and multitasking features. This is especially useful for foldable tablets and large-screen devices, and honestly, Android is becoming much more desktop-like now. Now another interesting feature, Create My Widget, because Android 17 can use AI to generate custom widgets using natural language. So instead of manually building widgets, you can describe what you want, and Android creates it automatically, which honestly sounds crazy futuristic. Now let's talk about creators, because Google is heavily improving creator tools in Android. 17 new features include better Instagram upload, quality improved HDR support, screen reactions, and upgraded video recording tools. And honestly, this is great news for TikTok creators, YouTubers, and social media users. Now another important change, privacy and anti-scam protections, because Android 17 introduces stronger anti-theft tools, scam call protections, biometric locking, and improved malware detection. And honestly, Google is clearly focusing much more on phone security now. Now another huge improvement, cross-device sharing. Android 17 improves quick share and even adds better support for sharing between Android and iPhone devices. And honestly, Google seems very focused on making Android devices work more smoothly together. Now another feature people are talking about, Pause Point. This new digital well-being tool adds a short delay before opening distracting apps, and honestly, it's designed to help reduce endless doom scrolling. Now one very important thing, not every phone will get Android 17 immediately. Pixel devices will receive it first, followed later by Samsung, Xiaomi, OnePlus, and other Android brands. Now, let's be honest for a second. Android 17 feels much bigger than a normal Android update because honestly, Google is trying to transform Android into a fully AI-powered ecosystem, not just a smartphone operating system anymore. So to wrap this up, Android 17 brings Gemini intelligence, AI task automation, smarter voice typing, visual redesigns, better multitasking, creator upgrades, stronger security, and improved cross-device experiences. And honestly, this could completely change how Android phones work in 2026.